Hey everybody, this is Alakai. Thanks for watching my video. This is Let's Roll, a little series that I've developed here for the channel on rainbow drafts and the real life drafting of Dice Masters. The format that I love the best is definitely Rainbow Draft. As many of you already know, this will be the third video of the series, and again we're doing Dungeons and Dragons, and I kind of drafted a similar deck that I've always been doing, but with the intention of really hitting the adventurers harder this time. I felt like dragons are getting much more attention, so I kind of wanted to go in a little bit of a different direction, and you'll see that I focused much more on adventurers. That's the characters with experience. So take a look to see what I did there. Hopefully it helps, and let me know if you have any kind of suggestions or comments in the area below about kind of my mentality. I did end up coming in second in my pod, but I don't know. I felt like I really could have done just a little bit better. I just barely lost the game I lost. I just barely lost by one roll, and we'll talk about towards the very end. So stick around for the actual draft itself, and then I'll come back at the end to talk about the team I drafted and how it went. Talk to you later.
Do all that 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you sure, sir? No, sir. Okay, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna open our first 6, keep it in one pack, and then do the next 6 and keep it the other way.
I have mine built. I play with
Dragons are coming out.
lots of half dragons.
But no dragons.
I've got a couple dragons.
Okay, I'm doing my first 6. Open my next 6. I've never seen a rare come as the back one.
A what?
A rare come as the back card. Normally that's a common slot, right?
I don't even pay attention to that.
I just got one card in there. What the heck?
What's up?
With 2 cards.
Oh, here's the one.
Sweet, are they rares?
No, just 2 of the same one in one pack. Do I just take?
Just take one out, yeah. Because you only got dice for 1, right?
I only got 1 dice for me.
Do you have an extra,
No, it's only 2.
Double limit wish.
Alright, this round. Let's just go 2. Eating 5s, all by 5.
I really want to get Dracolich to work.
which one?
Dracolich.
Alright, man, 7 costs?
Yeah.
Did you guys see the latest rules update in the dragon thing?
Yeah.
I'm upset about that.
Subtitled D&Ds.
Yeah.
Well, they did it that way so that it wouldn't be too broken.
Yeah, but still.
Who did you want to use?
Well, I can actually still use it. I use that red dragon with blue eyes. I was talking to Nick, and Nick was telling me, yeah, I can use it. Nick found to the rescue.
Oh, we got one more campaigner? Yeah! Go ahead and put a marker on the...
You guys brought your stuff for trades later, right?
I have some stuff in the car, yeah. Oh no, I have it right here actually. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start to do the.
Oh yeah, the new gaming came. I'm gonna play Ad for 44. I don't know who that is.
Any other blacks?
Give me a couple months.
Brown ones.
It'll be over in 4 months. I'll hop in at the end and win. Alright, cool.
Gray one.
Yeah.
I'm just separating them by general color right now.
Yeah.
We got another one? I should probably give you Randall Haskell.
Jellies.
Because he's technically managing.
Did you like drafting the set? Did you have a good time over there?
Which one?
Did you have a good time over there drafting the set?
Oh yeah, that's pretty fun.
Yeah, you in their league and all that too?
I played in the league, yeah.
How was that last game, dude?
Which one?
Did you guys play like 9 games or something?
Oh yeah, we played 9 games in one
How
day.
was that?
I didn't even want to play anymore.
That's awesome, dude. That's
So
crazy.
bad.
Every time you tell somebody about that, like, oh.
Everyone's like, oh, I don't want to play this. I didn't even look at the game for a long time. Put on the shelf. It's so bad.
And now Robert's considering nationals.
Is he? He's gonna fly over there?
Sean's thinking of going too.
Yeah, Sean's going. I think he's always
No, he wasn't thinking of going, and then now that DC's pushed back, he's thinking of going so that he could make back some of his money. Drafting and selling. Drafting and selling early.
Oh, DC's gonna be there?
Huh? Most likely. I mean, there's some DC chase cards going down.
Do people buy those though?
Yeah, people buy early. I went to the WKOs. I bought as much stuff as I could, and then I sold whatever extra I had to try to pay for my trip.
We have our little rainbow. I think so.
One frostbite.
Only one? Okay, so we're going to take the first 6 and we're going to start to draft it out. Let's do it.
Pass to the right or to the left?
We're going to pass to the left.
So this way, clockwise.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I think 4 limited wishes.
No paladins.
What's this? Did I do that?
I'm gonna hit 3. 3 moves. Alright.
Surprised more people don't do dragons.
Anybody? Okay, so cool. I got 1. That is it. 4 rangers and I'm probably going to thrusting. Thrusting 7. Shoot it and move again? No. Only Eldar get that.
That way they don't see our decks, remember? Remember that? This one? That's mine?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to need some? Okay. That's a problem. When I find Marty Fractures, I can yeah, basically.
Yeah, whatever.
Remember that one time you told me my draft deck was terrible and then I won?
What you talking about?
What are you doing? You're gonna lose.
I don't remember anything about that.
Okay.
Nice. I want to come interrupt your draft. Your video, rather. Not your draft. I want your draft. That would have been nice. Well.
Did you watch the latest video, the ending? You should watch that. It's epic. Yeah, I wonder if that guy wanted to play. I've never seen that Asian dude before.
Is he standing over at the other table?
Yeah, he's hanging out over there. I should have asked him.
You can't be countered if your opponent can't play spells on your Oh, any
Serious players. You want to keep that. Right.
Never seen this card.
I'm going down to 7. You're wearing nothing but like.
I will allow it.
You're not going Kobold tonight, Chris?
Oh no.
1, 2, 4, 5, 7. Yeah. Okay.
I like that.
We'll see. We'll let her go.
I will.
It's a distinct I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, your opponent can't play.
I gotta figure out how to draft, dude.
I'll be back.
Limited wish for everybody.
At the end, it's gonna be like, how many are there? Oh, here we go. Yeah, 5.
I got 4 and 1
For
pile.
obvious reasons. I don't have red. For obvious reasons. Yeah. Obviously. I'm not done yet.
Great selection.
I know what you got.
You won me over.
Have 2 of this. So it should have 2
1
coming
and
to me
2.
than 1.
It's not 20, so I need one more.
I have 10. How many do you have?
11.
I think something got messed up somewhere.
Because I got my 1.
I'm getting 2 1s and 2 2s.
Yeah.
I think someone grabbed a pile out of order. 6, 7, 8,
12.
I have 10.
We need to take more territory.
I need 3 more.
How many do you have?
9. 10, 11.
So I only have 11. What's that 2 right there?
Yeah, these are all.
Maybe those are together, right? So if those are together, then it evens out. Those 2? Because that's 3. So 1, 2, 3. You have 11?
Now I'll have 11 after this, but
Okay. Yes. So
Right?
okay, I guess I'll take this.
Because you're done, right?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 1, 1, 1. That's all we need.
Maybe it just separated with
Yeah.
2 to 1, yeah. It was 3 to 2
It
to
was
1.
getting queued.
Okay, you ready for this?
only 1.
Give it to me.
No one's making an action deck.
Wow, this is absolutely junk. Okay, well, describe our next 6. We're going to go to the right this time. Here we go.
What do you think about the bolt deal 1 damage to an NPC?
Carrion, consider carrion. You're welcome. Somebody's rare drafting.
Not a rare draft.
You think that global helps or hurts more?
I think it hurts. I don't know. The deal 1.
Deal 1 damage to an NPC.
Oh.
Oh my god.
How was you guys' draft last night?
I didn't go.
How was you guys' draft last night?
Oh, it was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was like in my car. I don't
First time, so I was like just looking at the cards the entire
I think if you find a way to make a deck out of all the characters that no one wants, you'll be really successful in drafts.
I think so.
Yeah,
And I'm queued up.
because then you'd have enough of each die of that.
Yeah.
And you'd be able to just...
Let's come back around with everything that you want.
Here, I'll start you off. I need to get some kind of.
What's this one? Hit Fiend. I hate Hit Fiend.
That's a rare he was going crazy about.
Brandon, that's me. If a skimmer suffers, you're asking the wrong guy. I don't know what he did. Tommy, so much. If a skimmer suffers through stun, he can't fire at temple level. Snap fire. Okay, the vehicle can't fire at temple level.
You've been watching that the Twitch TV, Peak and Sundry. They have all those TV shows on right now.
Yeah.
I watched that Dungeons and Dragons I'm playing last night. It's pretty crazy, man. You can totally get into that because those guys are all like voice actors or something. So they all like have these like really cool like character emoji kind of like weird.
It's cool they get super into it.
Yeah, they get totally into it. They have all these like awesome voices and these different personalities. It's really neat. One guy sings. It's like he makes up songs like modern songs, but he replaces it in with like Mind Flayer and Cthulhu and all that. It's pretty cool. It's like a bard or something. He sings.
The Q is real.
He's real. Sorry.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad if that guy really wanted to play, man. He just sitting there like looking like at Robert.
I wish I was involved. That does suck.
Notice me.
I can't tell what people are going for. It's like so random.
You can tell, you cannot
Yeah,
tell.
maybe someone's doing undead.
Maybe someone's just drafting all the rares.
Maybe.
Maybe. Thanks, Jason.
Someone's getting the
Who would do that though?
I don't know.
Elf Wizard. She's good. She's my favorite.
She is? Who's getting all those?
Somebody's going for
I
it.
have one of those.
Somebody definitely is grabbing all the copper dragons. Whomever is getting these things, I know you guys are wicked. So someone's grabbing all the dragons, period, because I haven't seen very many come back. Very many come around. What's this lonely bastard over here? What's that?
There.
Just like one random light blue die? What is that?
It's a Frost Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Cover.
Yes. Why not?
Sturgy. Someone's totally making a dragon deck.
Not that many dragons though.
Huh?
We didn't get that many dragons.
We got a lot of copper dragons, but I hate those dragons. I don't hate them. I like the other ones better.
Yeah, the blue. You didn't get any blue? Oh, we got two.
There's two blues.
Or green.
There's a whole bunch of greens. Oh no,
That's that. That's
there's
a
one green.
wizard.
There's one green.
I'm just gonna get this because I like the way the dice look.
That's a good reason.
I like to do that too. Here, you can grab that one too.
Is somebody making a wear rack deck? Oh yeah. Here's my wear
Oh
rack
no, that's the
deck.
wrong mistake.
Wear rack deck. Here you
I don't
come.
need this.
You guys are dead.
Yes, I don't.
I think it's gonna happen.
Oh man, these
I don't know which one. I'll take the less bent one. I'll take this one. Okay, good.
10, 11.
10. Put 10. You have 11 already?
Yeah,
How do you have 11? I only get 10.
because he has 2, so
Got two.
Oh yeah.
12.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just already.
It's the Q. Take Q.
It's more like the QQ. Well, here.
Thank you. I got rid of this guy.
One magic stone.
Now I'm gonna see which one of you guys are the bastards.
The bastards.
The bastards who are sucking up all the dragons.
Pull out all these.
I got all the orcs.
One lonely
I think I did pretty good actually.
I actually did very poorly, so you guys all win.
I was one of the bastards trying to get all the dragons.
You are the one.
wonder.
That was me.
Where's the lamp?
Right here.
Oh, that's
Someone took my drowse out.
not a lamp.
That's not the lamp?
Black one?
No.
Right there.
The what?
Oh,
Limited wish?
wait. You said you
Oh,
had
that
the
is.
flowers?
Yeah. The lamp.
Yeah, who took all the drow assassins?
They're right there.
No, the cards. Who took all the cards?
Half dragon.
I like that card though. It's a good one.
2 mummies.
Him and Unicorn are like sleepers.
That's true. I've never tried unicorn, but I guess within the set it's pretty dope. Can you hand me a mind
Dragon.
player?
Who takes those cards?
I like Copper Dragon.
He's
Copper
shiny.
Dragon's high on defense.
A kobold.
Yeah, he's not my favorite dragon.
Who's got the magic helmets?
Me.
Can I get one of them? All the way on the end?
Oh, sorry, man. I thought your hand was.
Half dragon.
Limited wish. Thanks for leaving me those guys. I'm not going to use them.
This big guy, I guess.
And the were rats. Thank you for those. You want me 2 of those?
Wait, these are swords? No. Who's got the swords? Oh.
Give me a 4-up. Scatterfield gives me a +1, and I can get an arm on the ground. Now I get the additional and I got rolled a 6.
Yeah, no, I think.
Carrion. Crawler. Is everybody?
Now that thing is a head roll.
I was hoping I was going to get the uncommon Umberhold.
Oh, it has relentless. Okay. The whole squad has relentless? Yeah.
So I'm missing a vampire. And a kobold.
Field.
I left a blue dice in the car. It wasn't any super rare.
Okay.
We got 3.
You want to get one? I'm sure you lock it.
Did they get super rares?
3, he said.
We didn't get one, huh?
What?
No super rares. So we get super rares?
Not even.
because you'd always forget and go wrong. And we never had to totally
Oh yeah, alright. Here's that squad to Riptide.
What's this for?
Yeah. Going one shot?
Six scouts going up to your guys. So
Oh, the Pathfinder. And they are snap fire. This guy is a shooter. He doesn't. Oh, word.
I think I did okay.
It's like every game I went to.
I should put under Hulk.
Yeah, your jumping monster can't do the crush like that.
Locked it right?
Yeah, you're done. Alright, my second turn. See if Crisis come in. Crisis suits, come in.
Once you get 5,
Let's see if a swarm deck actually works.
Okay, so I'm back. A couple of things I'd like to go over is the deck. Some of the other videos that I recorded, I noticed that I had very similar thoughts and ideas, and I actually drafted it better. This case, I also wanted to represent the dragons because they did a very good job. Of course, with Half Dragon being the core of it, but for whatever reason, I wanted to really go with the adventurers, with the experience, these two, and really put an effort into trying to use the gear and load them up. Hopefully, get Elf Wizard buffed up a little bit, give her a magic sword, give her some evasion, and swing in. Pretty much the way that the deck worked out is because of the curve, of course, is I use Elf Wizard a lot. I did grab the magic helmet a couple times, but Half Dragon itself was hard for me to field. I can't tell you why. I don't really know. Because of it, I didn't get to field my Red Dragon at all during the entire night. Really, the two dragons that I did were the Copper and Blue. I did face a green at one point, but for the most part, these two did all the work with Elf Wizard and sometimes Half Dragon. When drafting itself, I feel like I really put too much emphasis on Half Dragon, taking early picks when there was a lot. And if you notice in the drafting area of the video, there was like I think 7 Half Dragons that were open. And what I probably should have done is let them float and really just go for 2 and make more decisions to pull dragons at a higher, earlier pull. I should have gone for the green or blue if I could have gotten it. Red Dragon worked for me last time, but I think the only reason why it worked for me is because I was able to get the Half Dragon rare, which reduces the cost by 2. This time, Half Dragon, I got the uncommon, reduced only by 1, and that brings them down to 6, and it's really hard to get to. So, really, again, I would have to say that Red Dragon did not work very well for me. Magic Sword did not work at all for me. Half-Living Thief did not work for me. And really, the majority of my team was right there. Between Elf Wizard, Half Dragon, Copper, and Blue. A couple things to note. One by one, Blue Dragon was great, but it really ended up hurting me quite a bit because when I did this while active, whenever you use an action dice ability to deal 1 damage to all characters, it knocked out a good amount of my characters out too. So the timing is very essential on Blue Dragon for you to get that 6/6 at level 3. Copper Dragon did much better for me, but at the same time, it's relatively useless. The gear thing, not many people are using it, so it doesn't really do very much for you there. But the high offset, the level 3 4 8, the 8 makes it almost never getting removed. So it's really good on the field to block, just block, and then when it's time to get in there, just blow their breath and run through. Elf Wizard, of course, put in a ton of work for me. So this is the rare version experience. And did you see the actual wording? It just says grows by knocking out monsters. Just grows. There's actually some parameters for that. But when fielded, action dice cost 1 less to purchase. When assigned to attack, roll the 2 action dice from your opponent's release pile and use any actions rolls. Return the dice afterwards. That worked for me wonderfully. I think that majority of my games were won because of her. So that worked really well for you. I just gotta watch when your opponents are rolling magic missiles and roll through it. And magic missiles put a huge emphasis in these games. It was just like a giant part of it. Here you have, okay, so while active, dragons cost you 1 less to purchase, and while active, when you feel the dragon, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So because I didn't get them all the time, I wasn't doing that much damage, and I really should have done more. Now here's something to think about with Red Dragon, and I'm actually gonna do a video about Red Dragon alone, the global on this thing. So what essentially you're doing is with Magic Missile or Power Bolt, whatever the case may be, you're paying your Bolt to activate his ability. You pay 1 of any energy to go and buy a Magic Missile, right? Because it's knocked down by 2, but it still has a min 1. And you're buying a thing, and every time you do that, you hit your opponent for 1. So another 1, and you have Magic Missile for 1. Awesome. My basic action cards: Resurrection, Magic Missile. Again, working really well for me. Magic Missiles are early buys for both opponents. That happens a lot. And Resurrection, pay a shield to get an energy from your or get a die from your bag to your field. Works great. This is the only time you're gonna have some kind of churn or some ability, so make sure you use that correctly. Okay, so outcome was I won again, second place. We had 2 pods of 4. I could have done 1 of 8, but thought it would go a little faster. I won 2 pods of 4. So I got second place. I got the Apocalypse, great card, and I got the Magneto. Apocalypse Earth 25. When fielded, reroll all other non-Apocalypse characters. It's like crushes the field. Blah. Your opponent takes 2 damage for each of his or her dice that rolled energy. Right? Isn't that ridiculous? So obviously the best chances to do the most damage are with sidekicks. So look for the person who's doing the flying sidekick deck, and knock them out with the Apocalypse. That's it, guys. I really hope it helps. I'm gonna really try to look at all the cards and find better synergy or a team with non-adventurers and non-dragons. This is very similar. I have a method. It works, but I do kind of want to explore different areas. So anyways, hopefully it helps. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.